Hello, this is Seong Kim. Today we are going to study a little bit about the LTE services. I know that you have studied a lot about the communication theories, how we can encode all the signals into the waves, and also how we can deliver this data between cellular phone and the base station. I think you may wonder how the signals and data are delivered beyond the base stations, and also how we get all the data from the public internet to your cellular phone. Today we are going to study a little bit about this mechanism. Also, we will study about the packet switching and mobility support, which is the one core concept of LTE data services. Telephone has developed based on the circuit switching. I guess you may have made this CAN telephone when you're in kindergarten. This is basically a rudimentary type of telephone. One CAN you speak into, capture the sound and convert it into wave signals. And the signal travels through the string. And then finally, the other side, the signal, the waveform in the string will be converted into sound. That's the mechanism of the telephone, basically. And you can talk to another person with one telephone. But the problem is, if you want to talk to many other friends, then you need to have many of these cans between all your friends. So it's almost impossible to have one dedicated phone per each your friend. So people developed the switching mechanism. You can see the person on the right side who is the telephone operator who switched each circuit. See here, if the person on the blue telephone want to talk to the friend on the red telephone, then first the signal goes into the telephone operator long time ago. Then the operator manually switched the switching gear to connect from the blue to the red. Then this is the circuit is switched. Basically, the string is attached from blue side to the red side. Then you can talk to each other side without any problem. Then another person on the green telephone may want to talk to the yellow side. Then you can switch one more line to connect them. Then you can think that, okay, if you have this telephone exchange service in one town, you may talk to all your friends in your own town. Then another problem is how can you cover all the country with only one telephone exchange service? It's almost impossible. So we need to expand this scheme to cover all the area. So here you can see the many distributed telephone switches. Switch A is connected to cellular user A, and then the telephone switch D is connected to cellular user B. Then if you want to talk to from cellular phone A to cellular phone B, then first you are calling to the telephone switch A. Then the switch A switch one line between switch A and switch D. That's the red line. Then the switch D will connect to the cellular user B. This is how you are connected from your phone to another side of the area to your friend. Then the telephone switch needs to have lots of lines between the another switches. Then you need to switch all the lines. This is basically the circuit switching, because we switch each circuit for each calls. The advantage of this scheme called the circuit switching is guaranteed bandwidth, because we dedicate one line per each call. The bandwidth, you already studied the bandwidth, the concept of bandwidth in the previous lectures, is guaranteed between two users. And the abstraction is simple. we can guess how it works with this simple diagram. Also, based on the telephone numbering system, it's easy to switch. The area code means where this call should go. So the abstraction is simple. Also, the forwarding mechanism is very simple. As you can see here, at the beginning of the call, you need to switch the line. But after the switching is done, you don't need to do any further work much. Basically, the circuit is dedicated, so all the signal will travel through all the dedicated lines without any further operation. So the circuit switching is easy and to implement, and also very efficient to guarantee the bandwidth. But the problem is this mechanism, this model works for telephone well, however, it's not very well suited for the computers. The reason is, with your phone, typically you talk to only one person at a time. But with your smartphone or with your computer, you may want to communicate with multiple concurrent peers at the same time. You want to send some data through some messaging mechanism. Also, you also want to download at the same time from another server. So in that case, the circuit switching it may not enough to solve all the data traffics. So people developed another mechanism. We will study this packet switching mechanism in the next session.